As you're going through L1, the second version, if you want to simplify, you have to look at the numerator, and you're going to simplify that first. Then you simplify the denominator, and then you simplify both. So if you look at the numerator, there's nothing we can simplify, so we're going to leave it as is. And on the bottom, we could pull out a 3, which would leave us with 2v plus 1. So I'm going to put that down here. And then you want to look to see if there's anything that can cancel out. In this case, 9 over 3 can reduce to 3 over 1. So my final answer is going to be 3v squared over, and then we've got our 2v plus 1. That would be our final answer. And the next one, there's nothing we can simplify on the top, so we're going to leave it as is. Then we've got to simplify the bottom into bubbles. We need two numbers that multiply to give us 24, but add to give us 11. Those two numbers are going to be 8 and 3. So we're going to have an r plus 8 and an r plus 3. The r plus 3's can cancel out. Remember, there's still a 1 left on top. So our final answer is going to be 1 over r plus 8. Moving on to the next one, you want to look to see what they share in common. In this case, they share 9b. That would leave us with 3b plus 4. And then on the bottom, we've got 90b to the third. 9 over 90 can reduce to 1 over 10. I could cross off 1b here, which means I'm going to reduce this down by 1b. So we've got 3b plus 4 on the top, and on the bottom we've got a 10b squared. That would be our final answer. Moving on to question 7, I can factor 4 out of the top, which would leave us with n minus 8. And in the bottom, we need two numbers that multiply to give us 32, but add to give us negative 12. That would be negative 4 and negative 8. So we've got an n minus 4 and an n minus 8. The n minus 8s can cancel out. It's going to leave us with 4 over n minus 4, and that would be our final answer. On number 9, you're going to factor the top and the bottom. The top, we need two numbers that multiply to give us 12, but add to give us negative 7. Be negative 4 and negative 3. So the top would be x minus 4 times x minus 3. At the bottom, we need two numbers that multiply to give us 3, but add to give us negative 4. Be negative 1 and negative 3. So x minus 1 and x minus 3. But x minus 3's cancel out. We're left with x minus 4 over x minus 1 for our final answer. On number 11, you'd want to pull out a 30k, which would leave us with k plus 1 in parentheses. On the bottom, you want to pull out an 18k, which would leave us with k squared plus k minus 6. So we'll factor the bottom. We've got this 18k out here. And then we need two numbers that multiply to give us negative 6, but add to give us 1. So that would be a 3 and a negative 2. So in parentheses, you've got k plus 3 and k minus 2. Looking to see what cancels off. These k's can cancel out. 30 and 18, you could take out a 2, which would leave us with 15 over 9. So we have 15 times k plus 1 over 9 times k plus 3 times k minus 2 for our final answer.